how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to go on a tour of Cherokee Village. We'll see some of the great amenities like the Star Falls Lookout, the river at Flathead Bridge, as well as a home for sale in Cherokee Village. So come along with me and see some of the great features in our area. We're going a different way into Cherokee Village today. Normally we go in at Casey's, and that's where most people go in because that is where the stoplight is. But we're going in the north entrance, which is by the Old King Catfish Restaurant or the Spring River Beach Club. Both of those are now defunct, so if you're new to the area, you wouldn't know where they are. But there is a sign at the road that says 175S, or also 175 Spur. This area has a bunch of A-frame cabins. It was a beach club where they sold many of those cabins. Unfortunately, that person went to jail for selling the same property to multiple people. Now there is a grill or pub. The pub is what that's called, where they have darts and pool and alcoholic beverages. There's also a small lake here, Lake Kewanee or Lake Griffin, that some of the A-frames have access to, or there's also a RV camper spot that has access to the lake and the dam, and there's some old pools and old tennis courts that really aren't being used. We'll go up this hill, and then if you can look over to the right, over the guardrail, you can maybe see the river. It's down in the valley to the right. There is a low water bridge that you can go across the river here, or you can go farther into town center and go across Flathead Bridge, or you can even go farther and go up a higher bridge. Some people don't like the low water bridges. I'm not sure that the Griffin Park area is still active. They used to have zip lining and horse riding, but now we're already in Cherokee Village. This is the city line for that. There is a set of cabins for sale up ahead. It's Starfall Cabins. They have a main home and then a couple of smaller cabins that they use on a nightly rental. And they are listed currently for $1,750,000 because it includes 15 acres on the river. And that's right here is that entrance off to the right. That's 2,900 square feet, 4 bedroom, 2 baths, and 2 half baths. So it is a very large property and it's on the river, just to let you know that is available. But we're going to go ahead and keep on and go to the Star Falls Lookout, which is a nice place to stop just to rest as you're coming into Cherokee Village or enjoy the scenery of the area. The population sign is a little bit low. We haven't had a census since then, so it's a little bit closer to 5,000. We have been named Safest Community. We've been named Volunteer Community in Arkansas, so we do have some highlights to our area. You may have seen my short that I did about Star Falls Lookout, because as the Tri-County Board of Realtors, we help maintain this area. We come down here twice a year and pick up some trash. You can imagine that this would be a great place to come as a teenager and hang out. But also plenty of adults and smaller kids come down here. They've got some pretty good safety rails here. But you've actually got some trails off to the sides, on both sides. So if you wanted to use this area as a hiking spot, it would be great. But you do want to be careful because there's definitely some drop-offs. And you can see on the railings that plenty of people have made their mark as being here. So it is one of the spots to be. These are going to be some of the homes that you see that we'll drive past as we go towards town center. But there's some rapids here. Again, this is the South Fork of the Spring River. These houses on the other side of the river are on Noconda Road, 20 to 26 Noconda, something in that range. The most recent one that sold in that area was $170,000 in 2019, and those lots over there range from about 1 acre to 3 acres. And you can get to Noconda off of Flathead Drive, which we will see in a minute. As we leave Star Falls, we're going to head down towards the house that's listed for sale, 25 Arrowhead. This is Cherokee Road, which is the main road coming in from that north entrance. There aren't a lot of houses along this road. They're more off on the side streets. The river is off to the right, so we'll pass some of the houses that we saw up when we were up on the Star Falls Lookout. If we continued down the main road, we would come to Lake Cherokee. It's the first of the 7 lakes that you'll pass. And then shortly after that, you would come to Papoose Park and Town Center. The roadwork signs are up because we're currently having some work done on the bridges where the water goes from Lake Thunderbird and the overflow of Lake Cherokee and into the South Fork Spring River sometimes gets over the road. So they are maintaining those bridges so the water goes under the road. So as we get closer to the house, it has a possible lake view because we're only 1 street up from Lake Cherokee. So if you went about purchasing the lot across the street, you could clear or select cut that to maintain a lake view year round. Lake Cherokee is one of 7 lakes in Cherokee Village. Lake Sequoia would be the next closest, and you're only a few blocks away from Dam Park, which is at the Lake Sequoia Dam, where you can go fishing there. If you continue down Cherokee Road at that intersection where you first see Lake Cherokee, there's also a Rosebud Park there that would give you access to Lake Cherokee. 25 Arrowhead Drive is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home with 1,200 square feet. It has a little shop area. It also has a 2-car metal carport and a covered patio. It has recently had fresh paint on the outside, fresh paint on the inside. There's new tile flooring in the front area, and there's new vinyl plank in most other areas of the home. It has a wood-burning fireplace. There's new central heat and air. The home is all electric. The 2 bedrooms have vinyl plank flooring as well, and one of the larger bedrooms has a walk-in closet as well as a window air for those of you that really like it cold when you're sleeping at night. The kitchen has an eat-in dining area and tons of cabinet space. It comes with a fridge and a stove. The home has also been updated with a new shingles on the roof and a newer septic system. There is 2 lines for gas. If you wanted to install gas backup heating systems, they are currently not in place, but the gas lines are there for your use if you decide to install them. And this home is pretty near Town Center and Lake Cherokee. Leaving 25 Arrowhead, we'll head towards Town Center and check out the river at the Flathead Bridge. On our right, we'll first be passing the Copper Feather, which is the Cherokee Village Country Club, where you can get alcoholic drinks and play darts and pool and all that kind of fun stuff. Some of the things that you would find at Town Center would be FNBC Bank, the post office, there's a dry cleaners, there's a landscape office. We used to have a diner there, but they have since closed. I believe a pizza restaurant will be coming in very soon. We're about to pass over Flathead Bridge, and it's just called Flathead Bridge because the road we're on is Flathead Road. Now recently we had a ton of rain and this bridge was actually underwater. And so you can see where the level is now. That's pretty normal, but just so you know, it does happen where the water does get over this bridge. It is rare, but if we get a lot of rainfall, it will happen. This is a popular swimming place in the summer. You'll see lots of people down here swimming. And you also have another option to swim over at Lake Sequoia, Gitchigumi Beach. Have you seen one of my shorts? That's the trail that you can take at Flathead Bridge. Lots of people like the river. Lots of people put their kayaks or canoes in at the golf course. And then you can float down here and take out. You've got a ride. You can see that obviously the water has gotten up this high before. You can't really see any of them from here, but not very far down on the opposite riverbank is where there are some townhouses that are on the river. Some of them are on Lottawada or Eufaula, and there is one that sold on Eufaula just in August for $192,000. That was 1440 square feet. Really cute house. I showed it to somebody, but I didn't sell it. But anyway, so you know that there are townhouses available on the river. And then if you go farther down this river, you're going to be at the North Golf Course. And
the river actually wraps around the North Golf Course, so it's on both sides of the golf course. So you get to see the river as you're golfing.
Thank you for joining me on this tour of Cherokee Village. We had some beautiful views at Star Falls Lookout, we got more personal with the river at Flathead Bridge, and saw a home for sale. So if you want to see more details about our area, check out this tour I did of a home for sale near Lake Thunderbird and the marina on Lake Thunderbird. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.